inside the air fryer basket, the oven rack, the oven tray, the crumb tray, the rotisserie spit, and you even get 10 recipes. And we're going straight to Chef Curtis Stone so that we can hear all about it.
Tamara, here's the most beautiful part. This is not just an air fryer. It is an oven. It is a rotisserie, and you can see my beef turning down here. Look, I'm going to cheat. Open the door and give you a little peek. I mean, look at how that gorgeous roast beef is spinning around, getting golden brown on the outside. We're sending you home with absolutely everything you need. I'm going to stop it, and I'm going to remove that beautiful roast beef. Let me get it out of the oven and bring it on over here for you. So imagine doing this for the holidays. Imagine doing this for Easter. Such a divine way to serve beautiful roasted beef. Now, I'm just going to remove my cage like that. And again, my cordless electric knife, my friends, no cord means you can use it absolutely everywhere. I'm going to stabilize it by using one of my bear claws. You can use a roasting fork if you don't have one. But have a look at how I go through this beef. You're getting that perfect medium rare on the inside. And I should have stopped for a moment, Tamara, and said, first of all, check it with your kinetic thermometer. I just did before the break, so I know the internal temperature. But let me show you how this works. Runs off kinetic energy, so all you need to do is give it a shake like that, roll it on over, pull that probe out, stick it into the thickest part of the roast beef. It's going to give you a digital readout. Now, 140 is medium, right? So, and how do you know that? All you do is flip it on over, and it gives you all of those digital readouts right there, all of those temperatures you're looking for. Okay, back to my roast beef, because when you've got a thing of beauty like this, I mean, can you believe it? And yes, look at that electric knife just soaring through it like it is absolute butter. You can cut it thick, you can cut it thin. The best part of all is this. That little outside piece. That's why rotisseries are so popular all over the world, from France to America. Oh, yeah. Tastes so good, Tamara.
It does.
It really does.
I mean, and that's just one of the functions. Think about, this is 7 functions. This is not just an oven that does one thing. You've got 7 functions. What I also like is that everything is written. So if you are not, let's say, computer and digital, and that's just not your thing, you just read, bake, you can air fry, you can toast, you can roast, you can dehydrate. Look at all this, you can broil. You can do all of this, and it's literally just the turn of the dial. There's that rotisserie. That's what I want to do. How much time do I want? It's right there. What's my temperature? I go to the other side. Do I want the light on? Yes or no? It's that simple. Chef, you really do make it simple, and we made it affordable at a feature price. We took $79 off the price. So if you've ever wanted it, today is the day. We're going back to see more.
Well, you saw the rotisserie. Next is air fry. Okay, now we all love air frying for a reason. Then I'm going to go to bake. Then I'm going to go to convection bake. Then I'm going to go to dehydrate. Then I'm going to go to roast. There's so many wonderful functions here, but have a look at the crispiness that you're getting. And let me just take a piece of this out. Again, I'll use my cordless electric knife. Look at that crunchy broccoli. Look at the crunchy on the outside, perfectly succulent and juicy on the inside with the zucchini. So no matter what the vegetable is, and let me get one of my melamine platters, I'll dump it all out here. You'll hear how crispy it is. Hear that? You can hear the crunch. And that's what people just love. Even this gorgeous mushroom. All the things that you wouldn't have thought in a million years of putting in a deep fryer, you can crumb it, you can air fry it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You keep the integrity of the flavor. Yum. But that delicious crunchiness, guilt-free.
Yes.
That's why we love air fryers. How is mine different than everyone else's? Let me explain it. I'm coming up here to the front, and I'll open up my drawer. Now, what we've gone ahead and done, and by the way, check this out, those gorgeous chicken wings, we've put DuraPan over the entire inside of the oven. So everything is just a wipe out. That's why we know and love DuraPan. Everything wipes out of it. It is always clean and easy. Now I've got these gorgeous chicken wings. Listen to how crunchy they are. Wow. I mean, talk about hanging out during the game. Again, crunchy on the outside, but perfectly juicy and succulent on the inside.
Oh, wow.
Oh, guys, bring me my sauces, mate. I want to show everyone. Oh, that is so good. You would swear it's been deep fried. That's the crazy part.
That's right.
Yum. You guys, it's so good. Now, I've got a little chili sauce here. I'm going to drizzle that over my wings.
Wow. Wow.
Excuse me for talking with my mouth full, Tamara. I know how rude it is.
No, it's okay.
But I just can't help but eat it.
Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
My mum tells me I'm a snackaholic, and I think she's right because I'm always eating something. And you know what? I'm proud of it. Yeah, I made a living out of it, Tamara, and I'm a happy snacker.
Right.
I'm going back to my air fryer. Now, imagine doing little pastries. By the way, this is one of my mini bakeware set. It's a set of 3. We also have some little sheet pans for you as well. I'm going to go ahead, pick a couple of these up. Watch what I can do.
Okay.
Crunchy on the outside. And you'll see my electric knife go straight through, crunchy or not. Perfectly ooey gooey on the inside. So look at that jam and the custard that we put on there. So, you know, the great thing, of course, about this air fryer is you'll be able to do so many incredible things. I mean, look at that. Just so delicious and perfect. And when you get crisp and when you get juicy, I mean, what more do you want? You need it to be crisp and juicy.
That's right. Oh my gosh. But wait, remember, you still can do so much more. There are 7 functions here. There's some air fryers, and you know, you've seen them all over the place, that are just air fryers, and that's great. But if you're saying, okay, I only have but so much counter space, so if I'm gonna allot some counter space, I want it to be a multifunctional unit. Your coffee maker makes coffee. Your toaster toasts. That's it. This does 7 functions. And so you are really getting something that's gonna elevate what you cook and what the kids cook and what, you know, everybody in the family is gonna be able to cook and how they're gonna be able to cook, not adding a whole lot of extra fat and oil and grease if they don't want to, but not giving up any of that crunch or any of that flavor. Remember, our feature price will not be here forever. Save the $79 today. It's actually more than that because it's also free shipping. So you've got a lot of savings. You've got a small flex pay, $33.99, and you're getting such a great unit in black or in white. I know you want to see more food, and so do I, so we're going back to see more.
Okay, so I'm going to start over all the way down here. Check this out. I've got my salmon. This is my Faroe Island salmon. I love this. It's like what we call a sheet pan dinner. I mean, look at that. Now, by the way, you'll notice I'm using this. It's my trivet. It's a roll-up trivet. You stick it down on your countertop. You roll it on out so it protects your surface. And this is what we love about a sheet pan dinner. You throw veggies, you throw salmon. By the way, this is my mini bakeware. It does come in a set in 3. And Rochelle, if you wouldn't mind grabbing me that so I can show it to everybody, that would be awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that salmon, remove those veggies. And again, the cleanup on my DuraBake, guess what? You just wipe it down and it's done. Right now, I'm gonna jump into an animation so everyone gets to see exactly all of the functions, because I don't even have enough time in my 20 minutes to be able to describe them all. But the very first thing I want everyone to know, this is different than any other air fryer because of its DuraElectric, right? What we do is we take that DuraPan coating, we go ahead and cover the walls, the ceiling, and the floor of the oven, and we make it absolutely non-stick, right? So the splatter, the cleanup is very, very easy. Of course you can bake. Of course you can bake with the use of the fan. Of course you can air fry. Now, when you're using that fan, it is blasting the air around that cavity, making your food ultra crispy. With the air fry mode, you get 4 burners on top, 2 on the bottom. So the intense heat mixed with that incredible ultra powerful fan makes it super easy and super wonderful to use. The rotisserie you saw earlier, and wow, what a function that is. If you were just buying it for the rotisserie, it would be worth the cost of admission. It comes with all this stuff, all of the crisper baskets and helper handles. Look at the nachos that it creates. I mean, are you joking me, guys? It is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna bring it back over here to my little trivet again. Now, this is small but mighty, my little trivet. It saves your countertops. I'm gonna grab my oven tray. Watch how, on the DuraBake, this will literally just go ahead and look, ooey gooey cheese, and you can see how cheesy that nacho is. Look how it just falls away. I mean, can you, yeah, and yes, stainless steel utensils will not damage your DuraBake. That's the promise. Look at how ooey and gooey that all is, and the cheese all just comes off. To clean it, you do this. You get yourself a towel, you go on in, you give it a real quick wipe. It is the perfect accompaniment. This is the mini bakeware set. If you're looking for those sheet pans, they're micro sheet pans, like I said before. You don't get 1, you don't get 2, you get all 3. So they all fit into your air fryer. Let me go ahead and garnish my nachos for you, because I know you want to see how the end product looks. So out of my 3-compartment prep center, I'm taking a few tomatoes. Then I'll get my sour cream. Let me just put a little bit of that over the top there. Doesn't that look good? And then a little bit of cilantro. And then, of course, That 3-compartment prep center has a little lid on it, so you can go ahead and pop that back in the fridge, and all your prep is done for the next time you want to cook.
Wow, look at that. And that was in your air fryer oven. So think about that. You're baking, you're air frying, don't forget about that rotisserie as well. You're doing all of that here. And I know a lot of you are calling in for it, and black is very popular. We still have white, but if you want the black, please do it. Let me give you a quick measurement. It's 15.9 inches from top to bottom. It's 15.4 inches. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's 13.7 inches from top to bottom. It's 15.9 inches side to side, and then 15.4 inches front to back. So, you know, that is gonna be your measurement, so you'll know where it is. There's one plug. It's a 3-prong plug, and you plug it in. And then you just start cooking. And that's the idea. And you're gonna cook whatever it is you wanna eat, you can do it in here because you've got 7 functions. I know we've got about 2 minutes, so we're gonna see as much food as we can in the next 2 minutes. But while you're watching, I want you to order. Here's the item number. It's 698469. Okay, we're gonna head on back. Ooh, what's that?
So I've just pulled this out. This is like a pasta bake, and let me go ahead and show you just how wonderful and saucy and perfect.
Gosh.
So yes, this was in my air fryer. Saucy and delicious. So you can use glass containers, you can use aluminum, you can use bakeware, of course. You know, the food that you'll be able to reheat and serve, you will absolutely fall in love with. You won't turn your other oven on, and that's almost a promise. And I'll tell you why. If you come back up here and let me show you something. I've got my side dishes in here. Guess what? This heats up in half the time your normal oven takes to heat up. Let me get another trivet. I'm gonna drop my spinach here. This is my cream spinach. And I've got my mashed potatoes over there. And on the bottom rack, have a look at what I've got here. I've got my pork chops. So guys, you can do an entire dinner, right? Potatoes, that beautiful spinach, and then my pork chops right here. And have a look. If I have some tongs, I'm going to go ahead and use this spatula instead. Look at those pork chops, a little bit juicy, delicious. And then, of course, if you want to dump in your sides onto that same melamine platter, I mean, it's all done.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. This is my little mini sheet pans, you guys. Oh, yes.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, it's just a thing of beauty when you don't have to worry about the dishes.
Yes.
And that's why everyone fell in love with DuraPan, and now they've fallen in love with DuraBake. And, of course, now we're putting it on the appliances, too. I mean, look at that. That's my spinach dip, which you can get, too. Go to hsn.com and shop the whole collection, you guys.
Yes. I mean, look at that. And that was in not in your big oven that you spent a lot of time and energy heating up the whole house. That was in your air fryer oven. So yes, it air fries, but it also rotisserie. I wanna share all of them with you. So it broils, it toasts, it bakes, it convection bakes. It's an air fryer, it dehydrates, and it's a rotisserie, and you get everything you need to do that. You get everything you need for the rotisserie. You get everything that you need for when you are air frying, even the crumb tray and the basket. You even get an instruction booklet with recipes in there. All you do is call us or go to hsn.com and let us know which one you want. Do you want it in black or do you want it in white? And we will have it coming to you. And just make it easier on yourself when you are cooking. Take advantage of that $79 off because it is a feature price as well. Now, Chef Curtis Stone is staying with us. We actually are going to have an 11